Well, it's the first day of LCS lock-in. We're wrapping up, but the league has officially kicked off. Of course, this coverage brought to you by Alienware. Right now, I'm joined by Aframu, who's wearing a new color, which is green, as he's joined FlyQuest during the off-season. So, Aframu, how did you end up on FlyQuest? Maybe you can kind of fill in the gaps for me on how that whole thing ended up.
Off season came, contract was expiring, so looking at all my options, and Johnson hit me up talking about joining FlyQuest, and I enjoyed playing with Johnson in the past on Dignitas 2020, and very talented kid. Talked about FlyQuest, Jose, what the team is like, and all that, and when somebody wants to play with you, it just feels good, playing with people that want you there. So decided to go to FlyQuest, and here we are.
Nice. I mean, from my understanding, there was a chance that you could have stayed on Dignitas. Was there any reason why you decided? Was it the pull of Johnson, or was there any reason why you felt like your time at Dignitas had come to an end?
I just thought it was time for a change. Wanted to play with Johnson in particular. Love my boy Neo. Shout out to him. Hope he does well in his group stage coming up tomorrow. But yeah, happy to be here.
Well, what do you think of the lineup that you have with FlyQuest, and what do you think it can accomplish?
We have a lot of talent. I'm having a lot of fun playing practice and everything. Our stage matches, we have a timing problem where we're going in and not everybody's ready, or we're not paying attention to like our engage and stuff like that. And really, I think that is just what we got to work on. Laning, very good from everybody. I think everybody's super good. Jose, Takuri, Kumo. But a lot of the fights, I mean, as you saw, like, oof, rough.
Yeah, I mean, for you right now, is it just nice knowing? I assume that it's like lock-in, and so you're like, okay, well, there's no real pressure, or are you already feeling the pressure? Does the lineup feel like, oh wait, we really want to contend for a first place finish in this event?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of high expectations. Obviously, blows to lose. We're all frustrated about it, but we can see where we can improve. And if any of those fights, went the other way, where we're following up on engage, we're hitting it at the same time, they would have went completely differently. Yeah. And really, that's all we got to do is work on, getting our knowledge on the same page, there at the same time, and I think we're going to do very well.
There's some community sentiment of people who are looking at this tournament and saying like, hey, there's all these academy teams playing, there's all these visa issues, and some folks are saying, like maybe there shouldn't have even been like a lock-in tournament because there's nothing really on the line, and we've got kind of the stuff. I don't know if you're of the opinion that it would have been nicer to just sort of delay the start of the North American season and like start it when LCS proper is starting in a couple of weeks, or if you like having the lock-in tournament because it kind of lets you guys get some of these kinks out early on, even if you are playing against different lineups. I mean, what is your take on this event?
I think competition is great in any form, even if the academy teams play, because they don't. If you think about it from the academy's perspective, they don't really get opportunity to play against LCS teams on stage.
Yeah,
my bad. But it's a good experience for them, and you get to showcase. This guy's actually really good. You see him in competitive against these LCS guys. Maybe he gets picked up, and I think just for the North American scene in general, like that's a good thing. So you shouldn't really delay it. Even for the LCS teams, it's still great to get practice on stage, especially with the teams that, adding a new person in, you get to practice when other teams, are actually playing to win a tournament in particular. And yeah, I just think it's good.
Yeah. What do you think of the lineups this year? Setting aside the academy teams that we're seeing right now, or some of the subs that we're seeing right now, are there any teams that are like very interesting to you whenever you were, looking at the off-season coverage?
Off-season coverage, obviously the big one. Yeah, TL with Bjergsen, Bupel, Sama, crazy. Hopefully Core gets his green card so they can all play together. That'd be cool. Good competition. Other than that, I like EG. EG going with Jojo Pyun. They got inspired over there. Brought over Vulcan from C9, which, great pickup. A lot of talented guys over there. So I think LCS is going to be super fun.
Should LCS fans start buying the Jojo Pyun hype? Because there's a lot of people that were like, okay, who is this guy? They could have gotten Jensen. And the EG folks keep hyping him up, but I think a lot of people aren't sure. So Do you, as another player, maybe somebody who might have even scrimmed against him, do you buy the hype yet?
By the hype, I just think he's a talented kid, and just in general, bringing up any rookie, either for any carry role, he's got to be good if you're bringing him on.
Yeah.
So it's important.
Yeah.
To just watch and see how they perform.
Yeah. No, I think it's really interesting to see what's going to be happening with EG in particular. So I'm glad you called them out on that manner. Other than that, how's Genshin going for you lately? Did you get Shenhe?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got Shenhe. I still got to do the account review with Mark.
Yes. Well, I know you were feeling a little sick over the off season.
I was.
So,
and I'm almost level 59, so we'll do it at 59.
Oh my god! Are there many people that are 60? I actually don't even know how hard it is to get to 60 right now. Is for AR.
60 hit like last month, and if that was when you use the resin refresh every single time every day.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Well, looking forward to your account showcase. We'll save the rest of that for the Genshin channel that Mark and I have. But other than that, anything you want to say to any of the fans out there that are excited to watch you play, even if they're rooting for you on the FlyQuest team this time now?
Yeah, be sure to check out FlyQuest. We got a lot of talented kids over here. Just gotta hash out our timing, engages, making sure our knowledge is on the same page, and I think we're gonna be really good.
Very good. Well, again, thank you so much, Aphromoo, for the interview. Looking forward to see if FlyQuest can turn stuff around on lock-in after this unfortunate start to the day, but it sounds like you guys have a lot of talent, so looking forward to seeing everybody come online and hit that timing together. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things lock-in right here on my YouTube channel. Well. You thought I wouldn't make it into 2022 and still be doing these interviews. Some of you said I was done. I was a has-been. I was washed. But guess what? I'm still here. And you know what else I'm still doing? Touting Alienware. That's right. They are continuing to do awesome stuff, and they just announced a bunch of great stuff at CES a couple weeks ago, including a new notebook, 34-inch OLED, some new monitors, some cool concepts that we'll have to see when or how those end up coming out. But either way, please check out Alienware. They support everything we do here. Love them as a sponsor, and there's a link in the description.